Alright, I'm going to try another episode, or teaser trailer, 2.9 I'll call it. And this one is where I want to focus on my website. Because it's taken me a while to get it set up. I played around with different ideas. But currently I am going with the Wix website. And I originally had that as a layout as far as what I wanted to focus on. With affordable housing and the cool projects that I want to actually do. Mainly with WikiHouse or the CD Cajon from Open Building Institute, as well as like the open source car from Open Motors. So there's that website that's on Wix's platform, and you can go to www.openhouseparty.online. And I also have another website that I'm trying to establish, and that I actually own the server, or I'm having someone host it for me, but I own it technically. With that, I'm trying to focus on the open source organizations like Open Source Ecology and Open Building Institute, WikiHouse, LaserSoar, just a lot of cool projects that I admire and want to acknowledge as they're really cool projects. And they also publish their designs and developments and tutorials online. And so I want to collect and mirror some of that work that they're doing and acknowledge it. And I'd like to have my own like go-to like kit or processes as far as how to build a house, because I really want my own house and I want my own workshop. And it'd be cool to work with people online on cool projects, meaningful projects of sustainability and stuff where like I'm actually engaged and I find people I work well with. So that's kind of why I'm hoping to get some more attention and feedback from people online and the virtual community. What else? So back to my website. So I'm essentially trying to copy and mirror a lot of the work that they're doing, acknowledging it, but also creating my own database of files, repository, and just a simple, well, a relevant setup to get going. You know, GitHub, get going. So that's the aspect of the website. And it's been a work in progress, because right now I have just the number domain. I'd eventually like to use my personal domain name, or no, yeah, personal domain, no, my own personal domain name. But that'll be a work in progress, and I'm trying to get it set up because there's the software of open projects that I'm using. My friend Joseph is has that set up, and I'm trying to get it so it'll be more publicly accessible for viewing, so people can see like the work I'm doing and the progress of like my teams. But you'd have to have my approval to actually do much modification. What else? The other side is like with my server, is because it's like a 4-core server. I believe I can maybe have up to 4 operating systems and have it run smoothly, or serious programs running. So what I'm also going to do is a RAID setup, which I believe Joseph has set up. I believe, maybe, or it's in the works. And the more important one, not the most important one, but still very important, is setting up a point of sale system. So like with GitHub and this open source software, it's easier for other people to like basically copy software and get going with like their own business. And that's what Open Source Ecology, somewhat Open Building Institute, and not so much well, sort of WikiHouse too, is they're trying to have other people, like, it's public intellectual property, take it, make a business out of it, and just help one another out as far as developing the projects and the hardware to making real impact in people's lives. So with that, it's like I'm hoping with this like kind of business startup, it's like what Open Source Ecology and these other organizations are doing, so you can take it and build upon it. But I'm just showing you my walkthrough of how I'm doing it myself, so that way it's more organized and easier for me to do it again, or someone else to copy what I'm doing, and hopefully collaborate with me, or at least acknowledge the work that I've done. Like I'm trying to acknowledge work these cool organizations like WikiHouse, Open Building Institute, and Open Source Ecology are doing, amongst many other open source hardware projects like LaserSoar and Precious Plastic or Linux. So yeah, so that's me kind of jiving about that. As I've said before, if if you'd like to have any questions for me, or if you have some feedback as far as what you'd like me to do in future videos, what you'd like to see me focus on. Remember, is it a distraction or is it relevant? I don't know. You gotta tell me. Is my video a distraction or relevant to helping people build affordable housing? So press that like button. Please subscribe to my channel, Open House Party by Chaz Morello, and drop me some comments or feedback in the comment section, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. I'd love to get some more feedback from you guys, and just to see if people would be interested in some of these projects I'd like to finish, because I'd actually like to finish building these houses. So your support would help greatly. Or at least sharing my video and content with other people. I greatly appreciate it. Alright, well, I should get back to doing my picture timeline. So you guys have a good, safe week in this crazy winter weather period, and I'll see you guys on the next episode or teaser video. Alright, take care.